You see this right here? Why Baker Mayfield would have never become his best version in the Cleveland Browns? Well, I'll tell you why. Because he has a high school coach and an Ivy League front office with an agenda. All right? These guys, now listen, when he came to Cleveland, these guys wanted their own guy all along. They didn't want Mayfield. They wanted their own guy. Like I said, any success they would have had would have been attributed to John Dorsey's pick, Baker Mayfield. So they tried using him the first year they got here. He came in, led them to the playoffs, led them to a victory against the Steelers. And then the second year, they get beat by the Chiefs because Stefanski's horrible. Then he gets injured, and then it all starts going downhill. He plays bad when he, honestly, he had a torn labrum in his throwing. He shouldn't have been playing, or whatever. I don't know if it's throwing. He should not have been playing. They should have benched him and just did whatever. But these clowns seen it for a way to drive him into the ground. They were like, fuck it. We'll finally convince Hassan we need a new guy. So they ruined him. The Monday night game against the fucking Steelers, when they stuck James Hudson, a rookie tackle, on TJ Watt, and effectively telling Myles Garrett the middle finger, fuck you, we're going to let your competition, the guy who everyone thinks is better than you, have a field day on Baker Mayfield. And I think Watt had 3 or 4 sacks on a Monday Night Football. Everyone's seen it. Baker Mayfield finally had to come out of the fucking game because no one chipped. No one even helped the rookie tackle. They sabotaged Mayfield. You can say I'm wrong, but I'm right. Everybody knows it. They hated him. They wanted him to look as bad as possible so they could have an excuse to Jimmy Haslam, because Jimmy Haslam liked him. So they did. And he goes, they get Watson, and Stefanski brings Watson to Cleveland. He sold him, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then he sticks him into his fucking high school offensive concept where he's going to become a pocket passer and play action, and he fucking sucks in it because that's not who Deshaun fucking Watson is. So Stefanski ruined fucking Watson. He's the worst fucking coach ever. And I'm so tired of hearing people say Baker Mayfield was too immature in Cleveland. No, he wasn't. He's the same guy he was. The problem is, and I don't want to hear, well, he even admitted it. No. He said he needed to grow up, but he could have done that in Cleveland very fine. The problem is he had a bunch of Ivy League asshole retards who don't give a fuck about nothing but their own agenda. These clowns had a franchise quarterback right in their fucking possession, and they wanted him gone. And I told you why, because any success they had with him would have been attributed to John Dorsey. They wanted their own fucking guy. So now he's playing in Tampa Bay, and I'm livid about it because I always liked Mayfield. I wanted Josh Allen. And I still would take Josh Allen over Baker Mayfield. I would. But I'm telling you right now, Baker Mayfield's a top 3, top 5 quarterback in the National Football League right now. Some people think he's the best. I don't know. He's a top 5 quarterback. He just wins. He's got a grit about him that I like. He's got a strong arm, and he was good in Cleveland, and he would have been great if we had John Gruden or any other fucking coach out there that knows how to coach football, that doesn't have an agenda, that's not going to force talent into his little offense. We've been running the same offense for 5 years. It's garbage. It's obvious. We can't score points. So that is why Baker Mayfield would have never functioned, would have never been good in Cleveland. It's because Kevin Stefanski is a horrible coach. Whoever plays quarterback under his tutelage is horrible. Whoever plays wide receiver under his tutelage is horrible. Stephon Diggs, 2019, at his worst. Fucking, he's caught 73 passes in his offense. Stefanski's horrible. Even Freddie Kitchens maximized Baker Mayfield more than Stefanski. Stefanski's flat out. I mean, OBJ and Landry had 1,000 yards each with Freddie Kitchens' offense. And then OBJ is basically useless with Stefanski. The bottom line is this. They hired the wrong fucking guy, Depo Desta, Kevin Stefanski, and now we don't have a franchise quarterback. We waited 18 years to get one. We finally get one, and guess what? He's over in Tampa Bay. Now, the only silver lining of this is this. The Pittsburgh Steelers could have picked him up when he was a free agent, and they didn't. Think about how great it would have been if the Steelers picked him up and he was dominating in Pittsburgh right now. Because I hate this franchise with a passion. Until they get rid of these Ivy League fucking nerds, I can't root for them. I fucking hate them. I wish I was wrong. I wish they were fucking 12-0, 14-0. But believe me, these guys are just a cancer. They only care about their agenda. And they're not even trying to fucking win. They're trying to build a fucking model consistently where you can, a formula, an equation, where you can win in the NFL their way so they can say, we figured out a way where you can be competitive every year by building a team this way. This is what Depo Desta wants to do. And Jimmy Haslam's allowing him to do it. So yes, Baker Mayfield, If he stayed in Cleveland, he would be horrible right now, just like everybody else that plays quarterback in Cleveland under Kevin Stefanski. Thank God he got away from Kevin. And he's not going to come out here and say that, but I'll guarantee you, if he wanted to be honest with everybody, he would say, I couldn't function with that guy. He's horrible. Baker Mayfield is a superstar quarterback because he got away from Kevin fucking Stefanski. When are people going to open their fucking eyes up? It's not Baker Mayfield. It's not Beckham. It's not Landry. It's always been Kevin fucking Stefanski. I'll tell you what, Kareem Hunt looks pretty good playing with the Chiefs. We never even gave him the fucking ball in Cleveland. I remember the game. Remember the Jets game? When Stefanski threw the ball 54 times when all our receivers had COVID? I mean, they were trying to get rid of Mayfield. Remember that? Even though they were in a playoff run, he threw the ball 54 times and we lost to the Jets, who were winless at the time because they don't know how to run. They're idiots. They're fucking idiots. I'm so tired of this. But the media, everyone's jumping on, and that article Mary Kay wrote was basically Jimmy Haslam saying, write me something that makes me look good, makes us look like we're trying to win. That's all it was. Because everyone, Haslam sees it, fans see how great Mayfield is, and that guy should be in Cleveland right now. But when you hire a bunch of Ivy League fucking nerds, this is what happens. He's over somewhere else playing, and that's our guy. And I'm livid about it. Because he should be in Cleveland. I always liked Baker Mayfield. When he left, we got Deshaun Watson. Hey, if John Gruden was our coach in 2022 when we got Watson, we'd have a fucking superstar quarterback right now. Because Watson would be an elite player. Only a guy like Kevin Stefanski can ruin Deshaun Watson. And I remember telling it in a group one day. I was said it tongue-in-cheek. I was actually serious, but I wasn't. Because I didn't think it would actually happen. I said, you watch, Stefanski's going to ruin Watson. This is before he even played any down in Cleveland. And guess what? It was evident. It was evident after 2 or 3 games that he ruined Watson. So, yeah, Kevin Stefanski's a cancer. He needs fired immediately. This season's over. If they fire him after the Packers lost Sunday, at least we can put a foot forward and move forward for next year, whatever, and get rid of Andrew Berry afterwards. And Depot Desta should have been fired years ago. I don't even know why he's in Cleveland. Embarrassing.